CyberPaws, The Awakening. Episode 2, Hidden Secrets. In the heart of New Arkan, Sophie and Cypher had forged an unbreakable bond. Their adventures together had just begun. One evening, Sophie sat with Cypher, discussing the mysterious origins of their old computer. Her curiosity was piqued. Her parents had always seemed cautious about how they acquired it. Sophie decided it was time to ask. "Mom, Dad, where did we get the old computer?" Sophie asked one night during dinner. Her parents exchanged uneasy glances. Her father sighed. "It's time you knew, Sophie," he began. "We found it while working at the scrapyard." "We were tasked with transporting a wrecked spaceship to the scrapyard," her mother continued. "Inside, your father found the computer and brought it home." Sophie's eyes widened. "A spaceship? Why didn't you tell us?" "We didn't think it was important," her father explained. "But now, it seems it might be." That night, as Sophie lay in bed, she couldn't stop thinking about the spaceship. Why was the computer so special? The next day, Cypher revealed some shocking information. "The computer is still linked to its original owner," Cypher said, "a member of the Veidt family." Sophie gasped. "The same family that created you?" "Yes," Cypher confirmed. "They can track the computer's location. We need to be careful." Sophie had suspected something unusual about the computer. It had always seemed to have extraordinary capabilities. With Cypher's help, they had managed to accomplish tasks that seemed impossible. Big companies had taken notice of their skills. It made sense now. The computer wasn't ordinary. Its true functions were advanced and powerful. Cypher continued, "I can interact with the computer because we share the same underlying technology. We both use a unique programming language invented by the Veidt family." Sophie and Cypher decided to keep this information to themselves. They didn't want to worry the rest of the family. As days passed, they noticed strange things happening. Unmarked vans parked nearby and unfamiliar faces in the neighborhood. One evening, as Sophie and Cypher sat by the window, they saw a figure approaching their house. "Cypher, hide!" Sophie whispered urgently. The doorbell rang, and Sophie's father answered. A man in a suit stood there, looking stern. "Good evening. I'm looking for someone who might have a computer that doesn't belong to them." Sophie's father played it cool. "We don't have anything like that here." The man's eyes narrowed. "May I come in and take a look?" Before her father could respond, Sophie stepped forward. "You must be mistaken, sir. The computer you're looking for belongs to my brother. He's very protective of it." The man seemed taken aback. "Your brother, you say? May I speak with him?" Sophie's brother, sensing the tension, appeared in the hallway. "Yeah, it's my computer. Why?" The man scrutinized him. "We've been tracking a device that was taken from a Veidt family spaceship. It seems to be here." Sophie's brother, quick on his feet, said, "I don't know what you're talking about. This computer has been ours for years." The man finally left, but Sophie knew this wasn't over. They needed to figure out their next move. That night, Sophie and Cypher discussed their options. "We need to find a safe place to hide the computer," Cypher suggested, "and we need to prepare for whatever comes next." Sophie agreed. "We'll keep our family safe and stay one step ahead of the Veidt family." The next morning, Sophie's brother came to her room. "I know what you're hiding, Sophie. I saw Cypher." Sophie's heart skipped a beat. "You did?" "Yes," he said. "And I think we need to work together to keep our family safe." Relieved, Sophie nodded. "Thank you. We need all the help we can get." The days turned into weeks, and the Veidt family's attempts to track them grew more intense. Sophie, her brother, and Cypher worked together, staying vigilant. One evening, Sophie found a note slipped under their door. It was from a mysterious ally offering help. "Meet me at the old warehouse at midnight," it read. Sophie and Cypher decided to take the risk. That night, they made their way to the warehouse. Inside, they met a young scientist, Dr. Lila Novak. "I know who you are and what you're up against," Dr. Novak said. "I used to work for the Veidt family, but I disagree with their methods." Sophie and Cypher listened intently. "Why do you want to help us?" Sophie asked. "Because I believe in using technology for good," Dr. Novak replied, "and I think you and Cypher can make a difference." With Dr. Novak's help, they formulated a plan to stay hidden and protect the computer. They also learned more about the Veidt family's plans. They want to control the city with their AI pets, Dr. Novak explained. "We need to stop them." Sophie, Cypher, and their new ally prepared for the challenges ahead. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were determined to fight. As they left the warehouse, Sophie felt a renewed sense of hope. "We can do this," she said to Cypher. "Together, we're unstoppable," Cypher replied. The story ends with Sophie and Cypher ready for their next adventure. Will they succeed in stopping the Veidt family? Stay tuned for the next episode.